Hey, edgelords, thanks so much for tuning in on your internet tuner. We want you to hit subscribe. Isn't that right, Robbie?
That's right. That way you'll get the episodes as they come out every single Wednesday.
You need it, and you want it.
Oh, yes. Yes. It's all happening.
Oh, my God.
This is the time. Graham, you're not even in the room with us, so I hope you're ready because it's time for the
screen, man.
Edgelords.
Oh,
yes.
shit.
Yes.
God damn, dude.
Yeah. How'd that feel, Andy? That feel good? You feel the power?
My heart rate's going up. Oh, Graham got fucking...
Oh, look at that. It blew
Jesus
him away.
Christ. This is like National Lampoon's Vacation.
The power of the
level
song just blew him away.
Physical comedy.
Yeah, that's right. That's a big part of this audio podcast is physical comedy.
Yeah.
And it's been a miscalculation on our part.
A lot of pratfalls wasted.
We regret it. But yeah, this is a new thing for us because we have our guest here with us because Graham is remote. He is out on the road with Nate Bargatze right now. That's why if you are watching this on YouTube, you see he looks like some freak who worships Nate because he's just surrounded by pictures of Nate.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're in Nate's house or something?
I'm in his home. I'm in his podcast studio that's in his home. This is where he tapes Nate Land, his podcast.
Okay.
He's got a lot more equipment than we do, Robbie.
I don't believe it. We're upside down on this podcast. I spent hundreds and thousands of dollars. He couldn't possibly have more equipment than we do.
Did he not let you
That's
use any
interesting.
of the equipment?
Here's the thing.
Yeah, because you are using
And
AirPods.
He took a nap, and I don't know how to hook. I don't think he knows how to hook it up. He's got a producer, but I'm like right beside these like very expensive microphones.
Yes, that's right.
You know?
The old Shure
And-
SM7Bs.
That's what I
Industry
have.
standards.
Those are what I have.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I have I'm wearing AirPods.
Yeah.
Because you're hearing me through AirPods. So it's kind of
But you got pros in. I noticed that.
they're pros.
Yeah, so that's...
So it's going okay.
Little fun story behind these pros. This is a real buckle up.
Mm-hmm.
I won my fantasy league last year.
Shit.
Bought AirPod Pros with the winnings. Immediately lost the shell. The shell was $100.
Yeah.
I kind of refused. I kind of refused to pay it. I also sweated in one of them, so it was buzzy, and so the right one didn't work. And
You seem like a
and then-
sweaty guy.
He's a sweaty guy for sure.
yeah. Well,
He's
I'm
been out of
always
town
in
for a
heat,
week. The
you know
couch
what I
is
mean?
still soaked.
I'm always ready to pounce.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm always emitting pheromones.
Okay.
So anyway, I like bought Bose. They didn't work. I had to keep my phone right beside the earphones. I couldn't keep it in my pocket, so they sucked. So I had to buy another clamshell off eBay and then another right one off eBay. This is the only one from the original pack.
So you've
Everything
lost.
is
How much money
garbage.
have you lost on this fantasy football season that you won?
I've lost $175.
Okay.
This is a real monkey's paw
Yeah.
of a fantasy league season.
That's right. Yeah.
Mm.
You're not. You
Actually,
are.
no, because the bows. But the bows were a Christmas present, so that's like $150. Yeah, like a 300.
The K's are
$200.
out, is what we're saying.
The case.
Yeah.
Yes,
They're
we
in
are
the
in the
red.
hole.
You,
Okay.
are,
Like most
you are a
things we
man who's
invest
meant for
in.
wired technology.
Yeah.
It's better for you. It's yeah.
Analog. We probably should have called you on a landline.
I would love it. Would better reception.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you remember talking on a landline phone to somebody else who was also on a landline phone?
Yes, of
It was
course.
crystal clear. It was like they were in the next room. I have no one will ever experience that again. I haven't experienced that in 20 years, but I
That's-
remember.
Yeah.
Nobody talks on the phone also.
That's true. But this is a great audition for Remember the 90s or whatever. This
Yeah,
is
do you want us to push
We
it?
can-
We could
yeah.
record this and push it along.
we can definitely send it to VH1.
Yeah.
You guys remember
Yes.
landlines?
Remember when this channel was called Video Hits 1?
Well, look, we have a guest here we haven't even introduced, for God's sake.
Don't need an introduction. People probably already know who I am
They
from my
have
voice.
no idea. They're
Okay.
confused. They don't know why you're here.
Okay.
But I'm going to explain to them. I'm going to let them know who you are. And you're someone worth knowing because the man next to me is a stand-up comic and co-host of the Find Your Beach podcast.
Thank
He's
you.
been on Conan, The Tonight Show, Pause with Sam J. He has a half hour on Comedy Central.
Welcome, Daddy.
Andy Haynes,
Hey.
everybody.
Andy, hey.
Hi,
Yes.
guys.
Thank you for being here, Andy.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you for filling in for Gramuel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm filling in for Andy.
Yeah.
Well, it's true, actually. It does feel that way. It's all very confusing. It's very confusing. We're making the most of it. So, Andy, we've brought you here today because you're one of our friends. You are an edgelord yourself.
Yeah.
You got a little video online proclaiming as much. We respect that.
Yeah.
Because we're alphas.
Yeah.
We like to have another alpha on the show.
Yes. Women respect our power.
Yeah.
Women do respect
They
our
respect
power.
your power.
Yeah. I get home and I look my wife in the eyes and she knows that I'm about to do the dishes. You know? It's like that.
But you
It's
can
like,
let her know just on looks alone, and
She,
that's
she
something.
walks out of the kitchen. She keeps on looking at Instagram and I'm fucking in there, elbow deep
elbow deep
in some suds.
Knuckles
Palm
deep
olive.
in palm olive.
Yep, exactly.
Well, Andy, we just like to make sure that we're only associating with other edgy people.
Yeah.
So we do that with a little test called the Edgy Lightning Round.
Okay.
We're going to ask you some edgy questions, and we're going to assess your level of edginess between 1 and 5 kettlebells.
Okay. Sick.
You want 5.
Yeah. You know, I get it.
You want 5? Let's kick this bad boy off.
Edgy lightning round.
Okay. Here we go.
It's electric.
I'm fucking torqued.
I fucking hope you are. We're going to start this Edgy Lightning Round as we do everyone with the holy trinity of questions. Andy, what is your favorite drug, cigarette brand, and alcohol?
Favorite drug? Man, DMT. I've never done it, but it sounds cool. My favorite cigarette brand? Yellow American Spirits. That's actually a candid answer. And booze-wise, when I used to drink, boy, did I love a scotch.
Ooh, okay.
not
Single
sure I
malt,
believe you,
double malt?
but-
I don't know the difference.
I liked the peaty ones. You know,
Yeah.
the smoky ones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the barrel aged ones.
Yeah, but I mean,
Lafroig.
I also like a Hefeweizen, like a little bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hefeweizens are nice.
Yeah, they're like
good one?
drinking a ice cream beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't know the
All
difference.
right. All right.
Like a Blue Moon is a Hefeweizen.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
But it's a cheap one. It's like got a bunch of corn syrup in there. If you get like a German one,
Yeah.
doctor.
The Belgians, that's who make them. The Vit beers.
They do a lot of good stuff with beer over there in
Good
Belgium.
soccer team too.
Yeah. Strong soccer team. They got old
Kevin De Bruyne,
Hazard.
Eden Hazard.
Yeah.
Do you want us to keep on listing soccer
We
players?
can do it.
Van Nistelrooy.
Is Fellaini still playing?
Fellaini is no, he's retired.
Ah, well, there we go. Another old reference.
But they have
from old Celtic.
Lukaku. They have.
Oh, are they okay? Is there a cure for that?
No.
Yeah. Good one.
Thank you. I
Fucking
appreciate it.
sick, dude.
It's another sick joke. Well, wait, what the fuck was I going to say? What did you start? DMT. So you've never done DMT?
No, but it sounds
You ever
awesome.
done DMT?
I was gonna do it. I lived in that bro house, and Shane Moss was like, "You guys can do DMT right now," and I just watched everyone do DMT, and I was too scared.
What did that look like?
And-
Isn't it like an 8-second like thing, and then you're just in
It's
your
like
head?
10
after that?
minutes, I think.
It was Dave Waite. I'm sure he won't mind me telling, but he did Dave. Dave Waite. It's like you smoke a bong, and he had these. Shane Moss had these things called mind folds, and it's just basically like a sleep mask.
Yeah.
But it's got like foam around the edges, so you can open your eyes and only see darkness.
Whoa.
And so you put that on. It's special for DMT. And he like took a rip from the bong, and I watched. Dave always goes like zip, zap, zop, zap, dog, zip. He has just like this tick where he goes zip, zap, zop, And he like took a big rip, and he went, "Oh, my dog." Zip. Zip.
That's a story.
Did he
that-
get to Zop or was he gone already?
He was gone, dude. But he said that. I mean, they all say that they say that a lot of people who do it see a green lady.
That makes me want to
Think
do
about that,
DMT.
dog.
Yeah, I heard that my friend that did it said that he was only out for like 10 minutes. He was like, on the couch for 10 minutes, like, splayed out. But he said it felt like a month. Like he said he like went to a village and he like married a woman and they like he like had a life with like some kind of alien Native American situation. And
He had a dream.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Your body releases DMT when you die.
When you die.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to save it. I want that to be a surprise.
You want that to be the last thing. You don't want to
I'm
be
gonna
back
need
in the
that
village and be like, fuck,
for
you
when I
again?
die.
Jesus
This
Christ.
is what it is?
We're divorced.
Ugh.
I
see
died and I'm with my
I
ex-wife.
see you've moved on. You fucking bitch.
Yeah.
All right, Grammy.
What is your best tattoo? And you have to have one, Andy.
It's this it's the chattering
Ugh.
teeth rolled up,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Rolled up chattering teeth?
Like the wind-up chattering
yeah,
teeth.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of artistic rendition. And I also have Paul Newman. Paul Newman's pretty cool on the back of my
Yeah, I
arm.
like Paul Newman.
Yeah.
What's he doing over there? Is he selling salad dressing or is he racing a car?
He's getting out of a southern prison by hook and crook. You know what I mean?
Cool Hand Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have 50 eggs tattooed on me.
Really?
Yeah. Just
George-
different places all around my
George
body.
Kennedy won the Academy Award that year. No big deal.
No big deal. Big fan of the Guns N' Roses song Civil War, which starts with a quote from Cool Hand Luke, and I didn't see Cool Hand Luke till I was somewhere in my early 20s. And I was
What's
like,
the
oh,
quote?
the quote. What we have here is
Oh,
failure
yeah.
to communicate.
Yeah.
Some men you just can't. Okay.
Kind of a Lindsey Graham character.
Yes, it is oh my stars.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah. Like
Southern
a
gentleman.
effeminate
Yes.
Southern gentleman
Yes,
warden.
a little
you
mint
know?
julep molasses sounding accent.
Let's privatize prisons.
Yes,
Exactly. Yes. All right, Andy, you're from Seattle.
Uh-huh.
If you could drown either Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates in a tub of Starbucks coffee, who would you choose?
Probably Bezos. Like, Bill Gates is he's always got a sweater on. He's kind of frumpy. I feel like it'd be too easy. And as he resisted, it would be kind of doughy. But I feel like Bezos is sinewy, I'd be able to get a grip on him. He's got that bald head that would be kind of fun to press into the water. Coffee.
Coffee, yep.
Yeah. And
He's kind
also
of destroying the world.
Yeah.
He's just destroying the world, the economy.
He's like a type A up at 6 a.m. in the gym type of CEO.
Yeah.
But I think when all that stuff came out about Bill Gates 6 months ago, that also Bill Gates was out there trying to fuck young employees and having parties. It was almost there's something fun about it. It almost snuck
Yeah.
up on you. This nerd likes to
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, I like a nerd that likes to fuck.
We know
You
he's a
what I'm talking
bad
about?
dude, but I know exactly what you're talking
Hell yeah,
about.
dude.
But he was always so closeted as kind of a bad guy. He did such a good job.
That's what I like about him.
Yeah.
I also heard that he's secretly advocated for population control, supervillain style.
Oh,
I don't
just
believe any of that stuff.
just taking people out.
Just just eradicating large swaths of people. But I don't think that's public knowledge. It's more
I
just
think that's right-wing conspiracy.
Yeah, I feel like.
But I like it. You know what I mean? We haven't had a
You agree.
supervillain.
We do need one, but I feel like he wants to sell people computers. He doesn't want to kill them. He wants them to buy computers.
He's doing a lot of stuff in the healthcare, the kind of third world healthcare,
That's true.
space.
Yeah.
That's good.
To ad talk.
But he keeps being I'm going to give away all my money and just getting richer and richer the whole time.
Yeah. It's weird to be from Seattle where all those rich guys are from. Like Paul Allen, Bill Gates. Elon kind of took our thunder.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's moving to Texas now. He's doing that whole thing.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
It's to be I have $60 billion. I cannot afford these taxes here.
Jesus.
I can't do it.
He's South African. You know what I mean? I think it needs to be
Yeah.
exposed that he probably was part of the Afrikaans apartheid. You know what I mean?
Well, he benefited from it, that's for sure.
Well, I was
Yeah.
born in South Africa, so I don't want to point any fingers. Who knows who was part of what? Who's
Dude,
to
yeah,
say?
edgelord.
We don't know.
No apologies.
Super confusing.
So I was talking to we have a really sweet guy is our tour bus driver. I'm on tour and he's like, yeah, man, we lost, my family had a bunch of land once. We lost it all. The government took it all in 1864. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
just sort of, and he meant it. It was pretty hilarious.
It's funny when you're talking to somebody like that and you're like, I do not want to follow up.
Yeah, there was no background here to why the government took his land. And
the date's just the background.
The date is enough.
Yes,
that's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Pretty crucial year. Yeah, I mean, it was mind blowing.
It's weird when you go out to those parts of the country. Like I have this kind of cousin by marriage that lives in Idaho, and he is big time anti-wolf. You know, like wolves attack livestock, but they're like endangered.
Yeah,
and his whole just his every waking moment is about just eradicating wolves and stopping wolf activists and shit. It's consuming. And I like that. I like that about when somebody becomes like a one cause person. I love it.
But that's a super fucking cool cause, you know?
I want to kill
wolves. It's like that's an old school fucking, you wake up in the morning, you tie on a fucking headband and you're like, I'm gonna go fucking take out some wolves. Yeah.
There's like 4. Oh, you got the mind shield right there.
Mindful. Oh, these are for my glasses.
Okay.
I can turn them back if I want.
Not as cool.
Not as cool. But no, yes, living your whole existence living your whole existence at war with wolves is fucking cool. It's better than trying to get the high score on some game.
Yeah, I've actually been talking lately about how conservatives.
It's a great job title. My name's Jim Jimson, Wolf Killer.
I kill wolves.
They bring him in. That seems like a perfect character for like a movie where there's like a kind of a rogue wolf attacking a town, and they call in like the shark guy from Jaws. You know what I mean?
I think that was a movie. It was The Brotherhood of the Wolf. Le
Really?
Pack de Loup. Yeah. A little French action movie, you know. Something was killing things. It was, I don't know. There's karate and fighting wolves, which is two of my favorite things.
The Gray also.
Yeah.
But they
The
didn't
Gray
have
was
a wolf.
hilarious.
They didn't
That
have
was
a wolf
great.
pro. True.
Yeah. Well, I'm on this guy's
All
side.
right, Andy,
Yep.
you're in your mid to late 30s
Late.
and you have abs. What's it like having an eating disorder?
It's pretty cool. Like I could barf on command. Don't have to eat for days.
Is that what you people call purging?
Well, I don't. I call it
Just call it living, bro.
yeah, just quick dip. You know, you got to make
Quick
your
dip.
weight. So you do a quick dip.
You're participating in a
make
lot of
your weight
underground
for-
wrestling matches.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to be ready if they ever call me up. I used to box. I was a light heavyweight, and I just want to be ready if they ever need me.
Did you used to
make
box?
me-
Were you a
I did
boxer?
used to box. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you would have very big like a Max Schmeling energy,
But
like
I-
Nazi champion boxer. Energy.
Yeah, every guy that I boxed at a union
Great
gospel
pull.
mission, and every dude wanted to fight me
Yes,
immediately.
of course.
Every dude was like, "Yeah, I want to beat that guy up." And then I was decent until I started training for the Golden Gloves, and I was sparring one day with this like 15-year-old kid who was like, I was 19, so it wasn't that weird. But he was 115 pounds. I was 190 pounds. And I like landed one right cross on him, and he just smiled and disappeared. And then like 2 seconds later, I was just sitting on the ground, kind of wondering what had happened. And I
Wow.
gave it up because I was like, no way. Like I couldn't think for 3 days.
yeah. Getting fucking
Wow.
knocked out it's brutal.
I didn't get knocked out even. He just put me on the ground with like a series of, I think it was like rib, uppercut,
Yeah.
hook, and I was just on my butt. And I was like, all right, well,
All right.
that's what it's really going to be like. And this kid is
Yeah.
a kid? No way.
Wow.
El Gato.
You were 190 pounds?
Yeah.
What are you now, like 170?
No, I'm
130?
185.
Oh, wow.
130. Yeah, I'm 130 pounds. I'm getting ready for the Machinist 2.
What are you weighing in at, Graham?
Oh, right now I'm about 200.
Okay.
Are you 6'3"?
197. 6'4" if I stand up
Oh,
straight.
I think you're in your what you're supposed to be.
Yeah, I lost 20 pounds in the pandemic.
I noticed.
Been good.
I noticed.
Thanks,
I was
pal.
talking to Robbie earlier. I was like, God, thank God Graham lost that weight. It'd be embarrassing to have some fat piece of shit co-host,
Yeah.
you know?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't stand for it.
Yeah.
Every time somebody watches the show, it's just leaning like
Couch is
this.
tilting. No, I
No,
demand.
thank you.
I demand
I'm
that we
just
both
eating
be
a
in.
hamburger. I can't interview when I'm eating a hamburger.
I demand we both be in wolf killing shape at all times.
Yeah.
That's the rule of the pod. All right, Andy.
Speaking of which,
Yep.
before you go there, do you remember when they used to just do like exhibition fights where like a human would have to fight an animal?
You mean in like the Middle Ages?
Yeah, how old are you?
No, this is
Yeah.
like the 30s.
Where it's
Not
a
like
ma-
remember.
A man
Remember
would
isn't
fight
the
a
right.
kangaroo in like Australia.
Yeah, like a
or
man would
something?
fight a kangaroo. I think somebody fought a bear. There was definitely an ape at some point.
I think Russians were they've been
Russians
fighting bears
probably
up
are
until
still
recently.
doing that,
They'll fight
yeah.
a bear.
Yeah.
There are no rules about animals
And
in
I think
Russia.
in Australia there's definitely a good amount of like kangaroo to man fighting action going on.
I was going to
Awesome.
say, I don't know if you guys saw that video that came out like a year or two ago where that Australian guy was walking his dog in like the outback and
The kangaroo like grabs
kangaroo
the dog.
came, tried to like grab the dog and eat the dog, and he just went, they box, right? So he squared up with this kangaroo, and kangaroos are like jacked.
They're jacked.
And he like hit him with like a cross, and like the kangaroo backed off. It was the most awesome thing I've ever seen.
Wait, but the kangaroo wouldn't eat the dog.
No, I don't think it would eat the dog, but it was grabbing the dog. It was getting aggressive with the dog, and then
He might just kill it just to be like,
whatever. I'm an animal.
That's
this
such
is
a
an animal.
weird
Yeah.
thing that animals do, where they're
this
like,
dude
you're just around.
Apparently it's dangerous. I don't know why, but they fuck with the dog.
They are everywhere.
you know?
When you're in Australia, there's just fucking kangaroos around.
I want to
It's like-
run and jump. You know that where you run, jump, and double foot kick something?
Mm-hmm.
I want to do that to a kangaroo.
They'll fuck you up because that's their special. The old like drop kick. That's their thing. you know?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
they
coming at
go on
them.
their tail and they go funk.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
here's the thing: I'm sprinting at them, and I'm fast.
Yeah.
and they don't
You
know.
ever seen the movie, the Korean martial arts movie Ung Bak?
Yes.
Yes.
He does that with his knees, and it's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that
flying-
to so many people.
I also think that's when kangaroos like fight each other. They're that's like that kick to the chest. Like you're playing in their world. You sprint them all
Yeah.
you want, but like they've seen this before.
Fuck yeah.
They fight dirty.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have hooks on their feet.
Yeah.
too,
No
I think.
rules, just right. That's about kangaroo fights.
What if I did like a corkscrew kind of thing where I was spinning and horizontal, both feet hit them, and I have
Like kind of like an M Bison Street Fighter 2 kind of
exactly.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, that's going to give you a leg up for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd love to see that. I would love to see you try that on a kangaroo just to see what would happen.
How long have you been doing stand up comedy?
17 years.
Okay, so
too
this is
long.
This is, I think, and you're a great stand-up comic, by the way. One of my favorites. I love
Oh,
your
that's
stand-up comedy.
Generous.
I
Very
bet
funny.
if we organize a fight between you and a kangaroo, that sells more tickets than any comedy show you've ever done in your 17 years of comedy.
I guarantee it. I don't sell well, so that would be good.
so I think we got a business plan.
It's a long list.
I can take you. I can promote this. I can get you on the road. I can get you 36 dates fighting the same kangaroo.
I love
in
it.
major American cities.
I actually met a kangaroo one time on the set of World Star Hip Hop when I was a producer.
Wait, on the set, it's a website. What?
It had an MTV2 show for a little bit. Yeah, I was one of the producers.
Okay.
Me and Mookie Thompson, Matt Richards,
Okay.
Jamar
Oh, yeah.
Neighbors.
Yes.
Great group.
Wow.
That is a good group.
Jack Knight.
Look at you being the token white. That's fun.
I nailed Token White in a urban kind of toned show for a while, but then Gen Z came along and they're great at it. I'm not the
They're all token whites.
I'm not the Black Whisperer that I used to be.
There's a Brandon Wardell for every Andy Haynes out there. You know?
I mean, I don't know if our listeners know who Brandon Wardell is, but that's just a perfect rip.
Well, it's Andy's son. I think he's Brandon Wardell.
He's
is your
my
son.
child, yeah.
Yes, he is Andy's child. So
Me
it makes
and
sense.
Chili from the
TLC?
TLC. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had him.
All right, Andy. You were on your second marriage.
Yes.
Your first was to a female comic. Your second is also to a female comic. Question: what do you have against male comics?
Fuck.
ask.
Honestly, none of them that wanted to marry were as successful as the women I've married.
That's very true.
And I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't sell well. Nothing I really have done ever has gotten any traction. And so I was like, I gotta find somebody who's gonna take care of me.
Well, but there is a magical ingredient here because when you marry them, they're on the precipice.
Yeah.
Once you marry them, their rocket ship to success.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're a young agent or a manager and I'm single again, watch out for who I'm trying to flirt with.
Yeah.
Because they are about to explode.
Yeah, your barometer, your prediction of who the next star is.
I can see talent through 1 or 2 episodes of intercourse. That's all it takes.
Yeah, you're like a weird Simon Cowell kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm like what's the guy? Jimmy Iovine. I'm the Jimmy
Yes.
Iovine of
Yeah.
of trying to sleep with my coworkers.
Yeah, managers should send you headshots of guys. But what do you think of this one, Andy?
Nah, she doesn't have it.
It's a business plan.
Well, this sort of falls into our next question. Andy, is it hard to be a narcissist and watch your wife become more successful than you?
Yes, but I take it out in, I think, productive ways. I follow younger women in show business, and I like their
Yeah.
pictures.
Smart.
And so I kind
Okay.
of feel like I got my comeuppance.
Sure.
When rent is due, I'm kind of like, I fucking know what you're working with. I'm not paying shit, you know?
I love that move.
You know?
That's a power move. That's an alpha move.
And,
Yeah, that's a power move.
Sometimes
That's a
when she
1950s housewife power move.
Yeah, and sometimes when she gets something, you know, like show business will just be like, hey, do you want, 20 grand to just like say the word bubbly, like just say the name of a soda. And then I just start crying and I go in the bathroom and I just say, you don't fucking get it. You don't fucking get, how long I've been fucking working at this, That's great. That's like a great outlet. If you want, like, some people do yoga meditation, not me, absolute petulance. you know?
I scream at myself in the mirror. So every time Casey books any gig,
Yeah.
I go into the bathroom. I scream at my reflection in the mirror.
And then when you got this writing job, you must have turned on her and been like, see?
You see?
You fucking see?
You see? You fucking
I
get it
can't
now?
wait. I can't wait till my very supportive and loving wife who comes from evil Republican money. When I get a gig, I'm just going to fucking rub it in her face.
One of these days you're gonna
When you finally book Wisecrackers in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania,
You guys are thinking too small. When you book
You'll
the
tell her.
Kangaroo Fighting Tour nationwide,
Honestly.
everyone's gonna be so fucking jealous.
I actually dated 2 Australians, and I think that I could go down there and I kind of speak their language, and I could probably dominate. I could be probably like the next Arj Barker.
He's still over there, huh?
Yeah, I guess at one point he was like Dane Cook of Australia. Like,
Yeah.
sold
he
out.
was. He like can't walk down this. No one knows he's American. No one knows him in America, but he can't walk down the street without being stopped in Australia. I'd stay there.
Golden handcuffs. You know what I mean? Golden
Right.
Coast handcuffs.
Hey,
Geography.
You really do speak the language.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's extremely hard. I every time she gets an opportunity, I go, "What? You didn't think of me?
Yeah, no one
What?
thought of old
Just
Andy
'cause
for
she
this
can
one.
talk to her phone?
You didn't think of a 39-year-old man for this role for a woman?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah,
What the hell?
Sexism.
it is. It's sexism. It's racism. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bigoted.
It's anti-Semitic.
It is. It's absolutely anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
I don't like it one bit.
You know Jews.
I know a lot of them. And if we're just using Semitism as the language family, I know people that speak Amharic and Arabic,
Yeah.
Farsi.
They're Semites as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't get, for some reason, they just skipped over on anti-Semitism.
That's
you
just-
know?
they-
it's only Jews kind of.
Jews got anti-Semitism.
We own that
Everybody
one.
else is,
I didn't know that, but they were also Semites.
They are Semites.
it's the Semitic language family.
But they've fallen under the umbrella of Islamophobic, whether they're even Muslim or not. People
Yeah.
are just
Look,
like-
we're learning too much. We're veering dangerously into a podcast where our listeners can
I'd
learn
say
something.
I'd say we're being gay.
I
Yes,
would
thank
go
you.
so far
You
as
brought it
to
back.
agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
I'd say we're being kind of gay.
Yep.
Everything must be spoken from a position of power and anger.
Yeah. And fear.
Good.
Really.
Yeah.
Fear.
Yes, an underlying fear of one's own definite homosexuality.
Yeah. And when I start to feel that way, I scream, I think chicks are hot.
Yeah.
And that
Yes.
makes me like, it brings me,
Me too.
back.
When I'm talking to
It
some
really-
guys and I feel just a little bit, just a tiniest little bit of vulnerability, I try to find the one that I think is the weakest, and I just punch him in the throat, and I go like whatever his name, like Danny or Troy or whatever. I say he was fucking checking me out.
Oh,
Yes.
you gotta,
You know?
Yes.
you gotta put him on his back.
Yeah.
You gotta assert your dominance.
And that's wrong. And then you say that too after. And that's wrong.
And I would never, I don't like, even like on a subway when I kind of see like a beautiful man with a ponytail, but somehow he still has baby hair.
Sinewy skin. Yes.
Yeah. And I see him and I kind of think about a world where like we could be intimate together. That is wrong as well. Like I wouldn't even do that.
Yes. His body heat over you, dripping sweat onto your chest.
Yeah. Kind of like
Yes.
just a
becoming
primal
one.
male love. Wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Don't think about that.
No, I never once think about that all day long.
Yeah.
No, wouldn't dream of it.
No. No,
my
we respect our
favorite-
power and we give them sex.
The internet, it's a big place. It's huge. But my favorite internet comment of all time, it's something that it's like I have screenshotted Yasser Lester and I will send it back and forth to each other depending on but it's a guy like in response to someone being like, don't you think, like a man being like, don't you think this man is attractive? And his response is, no, I never look at men like that. In fact, I never look at men, period, unless it's in a business context. That's what, I will only look at another man if it's for a business purpose.
Lifting the veil a little bit right now. I love masculine business guys.
Oh, they're the best.
Like the billionaire mindset guys. Oh man.
Rise and grind guys.
Rise and grind, fucking, like the dude,
Hustle.
like stock footage of a British guy in kind of like a racing vest and like look like a Charlie Hunnam type. And it's like, I keep my wardrobe as tight as my stock portfolio. Ooh, whoa, buddy, you're doing business?
Whoa,
Fucking
you're
sick.
Standing in front of an Aston Martin in a gray suit.
Oh
Sick.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's like James
I-
Bond of crypto.
It's very embarrassing and it's crazy how much those people really exist. I recently got a new credit card which enables me to get into the Delta lounges at the airport.
Whoa.
I got that one too. The purple
Hell yeah,
one.
dude. Yes,
I got
we
the
all
MX
the three of us
Platinum,
got the
so it
purple
does
one.
the same thing.
It's all those dudes in there.
Yeah.
They're all making business deals. They're walking around talking about stocks and all like
They're all wearing
IPOs and-
Lululemon travel pants.
Yes. It's really like a sketch. I'm like, oh, they really do exist.
That is a good
It's like they
sketch.
walk.
We should
Yeah.
do a sketch show.
That's a great idea.
We should.
We
We
should
look
all
like
do a
those guys.
sketch show.
Chill.
You guys want to do a sketch show?
I'm actually
Yeah,
pretty busy.
we need
I've
to
got
find
a lot
another
going on.
white guy though, and then we'll have it. We'll have a good troop.
Like the kids in the hall.
Yeah. They actually had this sketch. Remember all the business guys who all they do is say taxi?
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
they're like the sex. Or no, there was another show from Seattle called Almost Live. It came on before Saturday Night Live. It was a local sketch show
okay.
that actually got syndicated. But they had one where it was lawyers that were acting like prostitutes. Pretty funny sketch.
Yeah, it sounds like a
That's
good
funny.
sketch. That was another era in TV when local shows could exist.
Yeah, like a local only
Yes.
show. Joel McHale was
Yeah,
on
we-
that show.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, young Joel McHale.
I used to run home when I was 14. We would like be in the park, like trying to buy weed,
Huffing paint.
drink like one beer, and we would run home on Friday nights because at midnight there was this local public access cable show would come on, and the guy was so funny, and he was from Ottawa and just walking around Ottawa messing with people, and it was Tom Green.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I knew that.
The
yeah.
Pussy Mobile.
That was way before that, but yeah,
The early
that,
Tom
yeah.
Green stuff, though, is like,
Yeah.
it's some of the hardest times I've laughed in my life.
It's
like
great.
watching.
The Pussy
Yeah, I
Mobile
mean,
like blew
yes.
my mind open.
It was
as
so funny.
what was possible.
Yes.
Him on the
Yes.
cruise ship going door to door asking people if they wanted a fish sandwich, and it was just a 30-pound fish between two pieces of bread, was like the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
The best prank I've ever seen is he goes to the art gallery in Ottawa. They have like Van Goghs there. They have like Monet.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's a real. And he goes the day before. He has a painting he made and professionally framed. And when no one was looking, he nailed it to the wall. And then he came back the next day, joined a tour. and and the tour was, and then explaining all the paintings on the wall. Skipped his painting because she didn't know what it was, and he goes, "Hey, but what about that painting? What does that mean?" And she's like, "Oh," she starts like making up something, and he goes, "I think wouldn't it look better with a nose and googly eyes?" And they're like, "What?" And he walks up with a Sharpie and draws like a nose and eyes, and then security chases him out. It's like the best.
He was so brilliant.
He was so brilliant. Yeah, it was the absolute funniest.
Too bad he's dead.
Yeah, I killed him. I thought he was a wolf. I'd done a lot of DMT.
Yeah.
I was wearing black goggles over my eyes. Couldn't see anything. Heard a sound.
Mind folds, Robbie. Get with the program.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. I know
Yeah.
that they're a sponsor of the show.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
They're big. Don't forget to pick up your mindfold. I don't need a mindfold to see darkness everywhere I look.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Everything's
Dude,
dark.
that's hard.
I know.
Like
Yeah.
it made me
Dark.
hard.
I'm pretty fucking on the goal. Okay. Andy, you created a soccer comedy for Bleacher Report called The Champions.
Yes.
Which can be a tough genre as Americans aren't that into soccer. Andy, who is your favorite Ted Lasso character?
You know, honestly, I've never seen Ted Lasso, and it's mainly because I didn't get hired to write for that show. I will not watch it until they hire me to write for it, because I think it's offensive that I am probably the most knowledgeable soccer comic, like other than some nerds out there, some fucking losers
Some
that
fucking
I know data or
dorks.
whatever. Like, I'm a TV writer. I watched the EPL. They didn't think to call me up. They called Jamie Lee. What's she talking about? Ted Lasso getting married? No, thank you.
Yeah. Got her.
Good point.
Got her.
So no, I don't have a favorite Ted Lasso character.
Yeah.
Although I saw a hot chick on one of the shared advertisements, and that was pretty cool that she exists.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're calling you out, Jamie Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you stop taking Andy's jobs.
Yeah. Give me
Yes.
Miami.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, give Andy his Emmy, Jamie Lee.
Yeah.
And Brett Goldstein and Bill Lawrence.
And the whole crew. Yeah, Ashley Nicole Black. Really good staff over
But
there. Actually, they're
honestly,
making
a
a good show.
really talented group. But my phone, you got my email on my phone. You know how to get a hold of me. I'm not repped right now, but
Does Bill have your email?
he does.
Yeah, because you worked with him on
Yeah.
something, right?
Yeah.
I'll give him a call. I'll call Bill for you.
Thank you.
I have Bill's email somewhere. I once was on a
All
pilot
right.
where I
You
had
don't
one
have
line,
to do this with everything.
and he said, "I have never seen a better actor in my life."
Who was he talking to?
I think he was on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That's sick,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
sick. To get that close.
Get that close.
Mhm.
Billy Lawrence
That
himself.
power.
Thanks, Doug.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Show
cool.
ran
All right,
Spin City at 28.
Yeah, to be that close to Mr.
Yeah.
Cougar Town himself.
Yeah. Scrubs, who the song is based off of.
Wait, what?
The song is based off of him.
No Scrubs.
Oh, no Scrubs.
TLC
Oh, thank
famously, my ex-wife,
Yes.
Chili,
Yes.
came out,
Yes,
was
Scrubs.
anti-Scrubs.
Yeah, TLC hates that show, that Bill Lawrence show, Scrubs.
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
And we've gotten somewhere.
Well, this flows seamlessly into our next question again. Andy, what is your favorite way to shred your bod?
Well, I do intermittent fasting, and I'm a huge fan of
Eating disorder.
of a spin bike.
You guys have a
Oh, yeah?
Peloton?
We almost bought a Peloton, but my wife will not let me make any kind of executive decisions about things in the house,
Okay.
like any kind of art that I've ever bought. Right into the storage unit.
Yeah.
And
Is the place 100% decorated by her? You have like no input ultimately?
I picked the couch because I was like, I'm not gonna let you buy, like, she wanted to buy some fucking ornate like velvet pushpin.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I want a sectional to watch sports with. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I want to fucking game and watch sports.
Yeah,
with a
I know about
sectional.
that.
So I went down there and I used my credit card, which I should not have done, but I did it anyways. And I got a sectional. And then I also, you guys are going to actually fucking love this. And all the bros, what do you guys call your fans? The lords or whatever?
Edgies, little lords.
Edgies.
Little lords, edgies. Dude, she says to me, we're not going bigger than 55 inches for the TV. And I go, how about 60? And she goes, okay, 60. Here's the catch. 60, very rare size
Almost
in TVs.
doesn't exist. Yeah.
Go down to Best Buy. I go, she wants to buy 60. Can you help me out here? He walks over. I should have given this guy money. I did give him money. I gave the corporate.
The corporation he works for.
Yeah, I gave them
that
money.
underpays him, that exploits his labor.
You gave him the credit card that you shouldn't have been.
I also did. Yeah, I bought the
Credit card. They had 2.5% transaction fee on that as well.
Yep.
A lot of money changing hands in this story, and I like it.
Yeah, and so I got a 65-incher.
You showed her who's boss.
Yeah.
You showed her who's fucking
And
boss.
honestly, every night when we sit on that L couch and we watch that 65-inch TV, do you think she says anything other than thank you? You know?
Yes, I do. I think she
probably
regrets
says
it.
a lot. She
It's
probably tells you about her feelings and
probably
her
gauche.
thoughts. And
Actually, you know what? I mean, honestly, if, pull back the veil one more time. Sorry to break the bro code, but my wife is kind of the emotional steel trap.
Oh, that's true. Actually,
And I am kind of the effeminate bitch boy, cuck, loser, kind of pathetic, give it up.
Right.
Can't believe
Right.
suicide hotline telling me go for it, like that,
Right.
In the relationship.
What else does she call you?
Pity party,
Yeah.
Pandy Haynes, candy canes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is a fetish.
We
This
get
is
the
a kink
picture.
thing.
We're
This
getting a
turns you
little
on.
sad.
This gets you going.
No, really, my real kink is like a tired woman struggling on subway stairs.
Well, you can get a lot of that in New York City.
Yeah.
You're lucky. You
Yeah.
picked the right
Kind of
place.
like a formerly hot woman that's now just kind of just
trying her best.
trying her best by because of circumstances, age, time, the city, children, whatever it was, economics,
Yeah.
and she's,
Capitalism.
Yeah, and she's just she's got a backpack. Ugh. She's just struggling on those stairs. Backpack in a Trader Joe's bag. Trader Joe's bag. You can't just be recklessly walking around. You can be careful.
You gotta be
'cause
careful those. Yep.
You get any kind of G-force on those handles. Goodbye groceries.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. That's pretty hot. You've painted a pretty hot picture here.
She's sweaty. You can see a little bosom.
I'm turned on.
Yeah.
Graham is.
Think like a young Frances McDormand.
And then make her older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then put 10 pounds on. Okay.
Yeah.
And make her Latina.
Yeah. Most
Yeah.
of her
Cut her
teeth.
hair shorter.
Yep.
Yep.
Kind of
Yeah.
a scar
there
from
yet?
a brain surgery.
You get it yet?
Yeah. I had trouble getting hard, but
Well, thanks for trying.
Well, look, this
yeah, I always try for you. You know that.
this
Thanks,
segues
buddy.
us perfectly into our next question. Andy, who is your favorite all-time babe? Can be a man or a woman. We don't judge.
Unless it's a man.
Then we judge. Yeah.
This is going to sound pretty hack because I bet a lot of people have the same one. But I mean, okay, if I'm trying to impress some people, let's say I'm at a fucking dinner party with
No,
a
let's
bunch of
skip
fucking
that one. Let's
Brooklyn
hear,
Heights.
Let's hear your actual.
I'll
from your
just tell
gut
you because
answer.
she's still a babe. Marianne Cotillard. I'm like, oh man, what a
I don't even know who that is. I don't know
Do you
what that
think
is.
that's hack? No one has ever heard of this person.
No,
yes, you do. She's the bad. She's
But
the.
this isn't your hack answer. This is your.
This is
if I'm trying to
my
impress people.
elevated answer. She's the villain from Batman with Bane. Whatever. She's the
Oh
the
yeah,
French woman.
yep. Gotcha.
And she was in a movie called Taxi in the 90s where she you saw her boobs, and that was pretty cool. But Alexandra Daddario, I mean, she's just
She's True Detective and the White Lotus.
Lotus, and
Yeah.
also has responded to a few of my tweets.
Okay, so that does it for you. That's
It just
Oh, Marianne Cotillard is very hot.
yeah, she smokes. Woo.
I like that.
Yeah.
The other one. What's her name? Something Dundari.
Alexandra Daddario.
Alexandra Daddario. Very pretty. Very skinny though. For my
No.
giant tits, but very skinny body.
I think it's just proportions. She's a large woman.
I don't think so.
I don't think she's that skinny.
I think almost everyone on TV is super skinny. Like when you see them in person, you're like, Jesus, you're sickly skinny. But I think she's especially
See,
skinny.
I like
but
that.
then
My
she has
favorite
giant
body
tits.
type, tits on a stick.
You like that?
Tits on a stick, dude.
I like a thicker milkshake.
All right. I mean, I'm not anti-ass, but
Yeah.
tits on a stick, dude. Whew. Kidding me?
Yeah.
I want a lady with one leg and 2 titties. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, dude,
Yeah, I know
do I
exactly
ever?
what you're talking about.
Not even hip bones.
Yeah.
No head.
Yeah.
Tits on a
dude.
stick.
Tits on a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Top of their
Yeah.
body is their tits.
Mm-hmm.
No arms.
Arms.
Just
Basically,
basically
has arms.
like a pogo stick
Just
with
kinda-
tits.
yeah, pogo stick with
Pogo
tits.
stick with tits.
Yeah.
That's my
That's your ultimate. Your
honestly.
Like a
you
sex
put
doll.
you
Like
put
a
a
sex doll
mop.
when you can't afford the full sex doll. You just get the
Can you buy it in
fleshlight
parts?
and you get the fake boobs and you. What's
yeah.
that?
Yeah. I always felt like at a convenience store, snowballs kind of felt like boobs.
Yeah.
You ever just grabbed a snowball at a convenience store?
Yeah.
Feels like a boob.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You smell your finger?
He
Yeah.
did just smell his finger. What was that about? Why'd you smell your finger?
I
it from
burnt my knuckle
Googling
and it's been
Marie
under a Band-Aid
Katerina?
for it's been under a Band-Aid for a while.
Oh.
Just want to make sure it wasn't infected, but it's good. It's not infected. It smells fine.
You haven't been stricken with the gangrene?
It would suck if I was on the road and had gangrene. Yes.
That would be
I'm
problematic. All right, we
I'm
got
okay.
one more question for Andy here. Why don't you?
Yeah. What do you think this is? The Graham K hour?
Yeah, the fucking Graham K medical hour.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Hold on. Let's call the doctors. The
Yeah.
people from that TV show.
So my old podcast, the Graham K Hour, did not have enough viewers, listeners. So it's not.
Maybe they came along. You know, some of those diehards.
Mm-hmm.
We got a few of them. Now this
Andy
is
or Robbie, do you want to ask the last one?
no, because it's your turn. Damn it.
Oh, all right. What's your favorite euphemism for sex?
Hmm.
Take your time. This is important. I don't want a rushed answer here.
Can you guys give me some of yours? Jog my memory.
Sure.
Sure. The old spelling bee approach. Use it in a sentence. Yes. People often say things like banging, poinking, boinking, porking.
Mm-hmm.
Those are used. One of my favorite that I often reference.
Dropping
is,
a coin in the pond.
Yeah, trading
Ooh.
paint.
Oh,
Yeah.
trading paint's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Um,
Throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Getting some stank on your pole.
ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bumping uglies.
Yeah.
Comes to mind. I don't know if I, probably like making love. That'd probably be like one of my favorites. Making love.
Oh,
Making
yeah, it's
love.
pretty-
Yeah, for sex.
I've never
Pretty
heard
risque.
that.
Yeah, like just kind of consummating
Sure.
our marital vows
Yes,
in the
to
eyes of
think
God and the Lord.
Two people are in the concept of love, and then they together can physically make that.
Yeah, yeah. The union of two bodies as a kind of sacrament to
That's funny.
our Lord and Savior.
Yes.
I
Jesus
used to
Christ.
I used to think about that when I wanted to not
Come.
finish too quickly.
Yeah,
I would just think about those phrases.
yeah. Do you guys think it's are we at a point yet where it's hack to make a joke about God like watching you do something? I think we are.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. God
Absolutely.
or like a dead relative or whatever. That's hack.
That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
God's like watching you masturbate, and you're like,
Mhm.
"Whoa, chill out, God! give me
Yeah.
some space. Give me 6 feet."
Yeah, that's hacking. It is on my upcoming special.
It's on all of my albums. I'm doing mixtapes now. You know?
Oh, that's sick. That's the future, bro.
20-minute episodes of me just working out some very rough stuff. You know?
Mostly about
Offensive
God.
stuff, sexist stuff.
Yeah, just kind of talking about why my wife's a huge bitch.
Oh God, I'm so glad you said it because she
Yeah.
is, right?
Yeah, my wife, my mom, my sister, my ex-wife.
Yeah.
This lady at the
Thank God.
grocery store that never, ever smiles.
Thank God for the boys, though, huh? He's just a refuge, bro. Somewhere to run back to. Thank God for the bros.
Yeah, dude. Good to be there.
All right, Andy, we need to assess your scores here to decide how many kettlebells you get. Bear with us, Graham.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Okay. So he's
So yeah.
he picked a drug
Okay,
he's
we
never
got,
done. He picked DMT. He's never even done it.
DMT.
Uh,
Can I say
What's
news?
it called?
No.
Bullshit. No? You had your chance.
Stop drinking, which is
listening.
kind of like edgy because it means you
Yeah.
drank too much at one
Kind of a coward's way out.
Been
not
arrested
drinking.
6 times.
Okay, no one's asking you. You're
Guy
done.
wants to pretend that he's a bad guy.
He's
but-
got a tattoo of salad
Really not.
dressing on his back. or
That's
something.
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing. for
Iconic
him.
male figure.
Makes
Jeff
frozen
Bezos.
pizzas
I think that
on
was a good
himself.
one. I would choose Jeff Bezos. Bill Gates
Like
is
kicking
a
a lot of
bad,
people.
I
bad
respect
boy.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got abs. It's got an eating disorder. It's pretty lame. Not very badass.
slayed a lot of
got
fucking-
body image issues.
Keeps marrying
For a
female
man, that's
comics. Will
weird.
never marry a single male comic. Which is fucking
No,
rude.
no,
if you're
homophobic.
doing it.
Definitely narcissist.
Screams at himself in the mirror, which I respect. I like that.
Wait, can I say this? Very unhappy.
Yeah, well,
created a soccer comedy for Bleach Report.
pops off the camera.
That's
People see
funny.
that. They
He
don't
created
know
unsuccessful Cooligans. That's interesting.
that's true. Yeah, he kind
It
of.
was actually wildly successful. Bleacher Report stole it from me.
Yeah, they did. Bleacher Report did steal it from me. Usually, I don't acknowledge the guests when they chime in, but it's kind of fucked up. They just stole his cartoon from him.
Take that, Bleacher Report.
Favorite way to shred his bod on a recumbent bicycle he's not allowed to purchase because of his wife's rules.
Pretty manly to hate your wife because of her.
He had 2 all-time babes. Actually, pretty good babes.
Yeah, I know. And then we ultimately landed on a pogo stick with tits, which
Yeah, and I think
is
that's good.
super big.
Yeah, that's the ultimate woman.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Do you think what I'm thinking? Look me in the eyes. You think what I'm thinking? Yep. Andy? 5 kettlebells.
What?
5 kettlebells. Oh my God, you did it.
Yeah,
You did it.
Oh
really
my
pulled it
God,
through in the end.
you guys! I've never gotten anything. Not once. Not a list.
I know.
Yeah.
Not an award.
No, it's right as well. Don't think
Oh,
that's not
fucking-
an oversight. It's correct.
That's so fucking. That
You
feels
don't
so
deserve
good.
We ran it
Take
through the
any
computer.
of that stuff.
Take that fucking Dynasty typewriter. Take that fucking Butter Boy. I am fucking 5 kettlebells deep.
Yeah, fuck you, matchless.
Yeah. Can't fucking take this from me.
You want to call Rosie and yell at her?
That would
we'll
be
save
pretty
it for
funny.
later.
Fucking crush her. Crush it.
Well, lucky for you, that your 5 kettlebells makes you eligible for a little something we call
Scalding hot takes.
Whoa.
Burn me, daddy.
Yeah, we got some scalding hot takes here.
Okay.
Sure do.
For you.
Robert, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. On the old Twitter box today, it's like, I guess maybe it's some type of day. Maybe it's like Bi Awareness Day, or it's one of those days. And so they have they've released an image of Superman kissing his a boyfriend. I don't know if it's his boyfriend, a boy, because Superman is bi now.
Really?
Yes, it's all over Twitter. Superman's kissing a boy.
I'm not
He's bi now.
homophobic. I'm biphobic.
Yes, because you're
Pick a side.
So people are like, they're either excited or mad or whatever. I don't care. I feel that Superman is an alien from outer space.
Yeah.
So whether he's gay, straight, or bi, having sex with him is bestiality. It's all bestiality.
Got him.
Yeah.
Got him.
He's none of these things. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. You're fucking a space animal.
Fucking gross.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. We've never seen his stuff, if you know what I mean.
We don't know that that's a regular dick.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be like a conehead dick. Have the fucking split tongue situation going on.
You also can't fuck that guy without kryptonite in the room. He will kill you. He will grind your pelvis into dust. He can't control that.
All these girls talk about getting pounded in a sundress.
Yeah. You're getting
Well,
pounded
wait
to
till
death.
Superman pounds you to death.
Yeah, the sun is where he gets his power.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Honestly.
Are women talking about that?
Yeah,
You
it's
talk-
like a
just-
meme. Getting railed in a sundress is a meme right now.
Yeah.
Where do I like look at that?
The internet.
Yeah. Just anywhere
Okay.
on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Getting railed in the
I don't-
sundress. Pretty popular.
Yeah.
Somehow been
I wouldn't
excluded
type
from
that in Nate's house, though, to be honest.
Yeah,
Not
that
a-
could kind of
point.
ruin his career.
Yeah.
Yeah, his whole thing is that he pretends like he's an innocent, sweet little boy.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, no, he's a nice guy.
Um,
I don't believe anyone's quite so innocent.
Yeah. Go find the closet with all the skeletons.
He's got a
in
couple
it.
kids, right? He's probably pounded someone in a sundress before.
Yeah.
Mhm.
His wife.
His wife, exactly. See?
Yeah.
See how that works?
Good point. I'm an idiot. All right. So, there's a recent NFL player came out as being gay. This is the first season where there's an open gay player
Raiders.
in the NFL. Yeah. Pirates. And
A to B. Gotcha.
a lot of people are like, that's like, okay. Am I supposed to be okay with that? That they're attracted to men and they're in the locker room. That's weird. But no one ever thinks about foot fetish people. That's a lot of people. And you got feet, and you're always in the locker room with foot fetish people.
Yeah.
That's never bothered you before. I've had someone film my feet and post it on the internet. Turns out they're a foot fetish person.
I think I know who you're talking about. This
Didn't
guy's
bother
a
me at all.
Canadian legend, right?
Tricks?
Yeah.
We talking about Tricks?
Yeah.
That's right.
Tricks is getting out there.
Well, here's my thoughts on this hot take. First of all, I like it. It's strong. I like the foot angle. I don't think this has anything to do with the gay football player. I'm not sure how that's related. You feel burned by Tricks and his foot fetish thing, and
Yeah.
you should. That's fucked up.
Why don't you just say
No,
that?
it's fine. It doesn't really hurt. It's just fine. Someone looks at you, it's fine.
You don't seem okay about it. You seem.
I actually would love to know somebody
Hey,
who's masturbating
hey,
to
Graham.
me.
Graham.
No, Graham.
It's not your fault. Graham.
Look at me. I got a beard.
not
I'm
your
wearing a
fault.
sweater. Robin Williams.
Yeah. But hey, how about you show those sweet little piggies for the camera?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let us see them.
Why though?
Yeah, because we're doing. Fans want to know.
This is how.
Yeah, just
this
show
is
us.
how you
Graham,
get
just
through the trauma.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh,
This is how
fuck
you
yeah.
get.
Oh, God,
dude.
yes.
Actually, kind of a nice foot.
Yeah, you have a
do
good foot.
nice foot.
Yeah, good foot. I get what.
Whoa.
Look how clean the bottom is as well. That's a man
That's a
who.
great-
That's a white collar foot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a speck
Never
of dirt on
never
that.
held a wrench in my foot
When
my
I
whole
did,
life.
when I played Mercy one time with a townie in Walla Walla, Washington, he told me I had pussy hands. So I think you, my friend, have pussy feet. So okay.
It's strange that he minced words like that.
Yeah, I know.
Walla Walla, Washington, big town for Mercy, huh?
Yeah,
Playing in the
huge
lawn on the
Mercy
streets.
League.
All right, I got.
Probably a great venue for Kangaroo Fight.
Oh yeah,
They would love it down there.
I'll make some calls.
All the viticulturists.
I'll make some calls. Okay. My other spicy take is that I don't need any more why movies. I don't need the why of someone. You give me a character, and I just accept he is what he is. Like you tell me Willy Wonka.
Superheroes,
You tell me no any character. You tell me Willy Wonka is horny for chocolate. Willy Wonka's horny for chocolate. I don't need a movie
Oh,
explaining.
you mean
it.
origin stories?
Yeah. I don't need
yeah.
like Cruella de Vil. You tell me she hates Dalmatians. She hates Dalmatians. You don't
Yeah,
have to
like-
tell me why. It's fine.
Why Tony Soprano likes food.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Oh,
I get it because he's fat.
we got to make
We
a
know.
movie about how Tony Soprano loves food.
Yeah. I got to make a movie where.
young Tony. This is a gabagool.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
that looks pretty good.
I bet I'm gonna like this forever.
I should get into organized crime so I can eat whenever.
Yeah.
Don't ever take my gabagool.
Did you see it,
I
Grant?
need to see this movie. It sounds great.
No, I heard it's bad.
Yeah, it is.
I'll see
It's
it.
gonna be bad. I'm sad about it.
I don't
I'll
even
watch
think.
it.
I mean, it's actually totally watchable, but it's not like it's watchable like watching Blade 2 in a hotel room in Sacramento, and your wife
fucking
has
love that.
just left you, and she's just left you, and she's told you she's left you because you can't stand to see her happy without it being your, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So imagine that you're in this hotel room in Sacramento, your wife has left you, you're watching Blade
Yes,
2.
I'm there.
And so it's just it's like the equally like just kind of you're numb. You can't you smoke
don't-
cigarettes not because you want them, just because it gives you something to do.
Yeah, in the hotel room
Yeah.
in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least it's not Blade 3. That's what I would say. You know, thank
Yeah.
God for that.
Dorf.
Yeah.
Thank God we shouldn't leave you when Blade 3 came out.
Yeah.
Trinity.
Good point,
Blade
Robbie.
Trinity.
Yeah.
Trinity, thank you.
Try.
Yeah. He's a hero. Wesley Snipes is a hero. He's the best.
Tax hero.
Do you have any hot takes?
I do.
What do you got?
I say like a lot of times people tell me I gotta practice gratitude
Uh-huh.
or like karma, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Be kind to everybody.
Yep.
Nah, man, not for me. That
Whoa.
shit doesn't work.
Whoa.
I'm not happy for anybody. I'm not happy.
Whoa.
Both of you guys, I fucking covet both of your success. I want your jobs, and I'm not happy for you. All right?
My job.
Fucking, I respect that take. That's an alpha take.
I don't
Yeah.
see what are we in the nice guy business? No, this is comedy.
Nah,
okay,
it's a fucking competition. Every man
Yeah.
for himself.
what are you?
Mhm.
You gonna help me? That's actually very female behavior
Yeah, it's
to
kind of
help
pathetic.
somebody.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I help you by giving you a wake up call. Welcome to reality,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Oh man, have you guys ever tried to get a wake up call in like a hotel? That you would stay at on the road, like a DoubleTree or something.
Well,
They won't do it.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
since
they're
like
just-
the early 2000s.
You stay at a nice hotel. You go, hey, can I get a wake up call? I got to be up for 6 a.m. flight, so I need a 4 a.m. call. They're like, yes, sir. You do that at a DoubleTree in fucking Hershey, Pennsylvania. They're like, man, I am about to go outside and sniff fentanyl.
Yeah, it's
All right?
not
So-
happening. Hey, is that? Do I hear Blade 2 in the background?
yeah, exactly.
Sir, this is a red roof. Your bed is missing a leg.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sleep on the left corner.
Yeah, here's a wake up call. It's not going well.
Yeah. You're 39.
The worst hotel I ever stayed in comedy is we were in the middle of nowhere in Canada. We did the gig at some Legion and then went to the motel we were booked at. We had to wake up the guy who was asleep behind the front desk. He was angry at us for waking him up. He gave us the keys and the door was like facing, it's like a motel. So the door was facing the outdoors. I walk up, the door to my room is already open to the outdoors. And there was a cigarette burn like all the way through my blanket. And I looked under the bed to make sure there was no raccoons in the room. And I found out that the bed was missing a leg. And then I had to like wake him up and he was pissed again. And I'm like, it's like, whoa. I was like, there's no leg in my bed. He's like, well, aren't you the Queen of England?
Oh,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at you.
Look at you.
So he got a raccoon to hold the bed up,
Yeah.
just function as a leg.
Yeah.
We've trained them.
That's what he did.
The Snow White
It's Canadian
School of
workmanship.
Repair.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
So I don't have
great,
any more
dude.
hot takes. My hot take is that hotel stinks.
Well, then I think we've done a whole fucking podcast.
Oh,
here,
actually,
boys.
you know what? Can I do one more?
Yes,
take?
do it for God's sake.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off
No,
before
just
you're about to outro
just
us.
do the take.
Free breakfast?
Scam.
What are you talking about? I'm going to wake up 2 hours early so I can get a cup of yogurt and some granola and a pre-made egg circle? No, thank you. I'll sleep in. I can
Absolute
buy
scam.
my own breakfast.
This is great. This is
What
great
you're gonna
comedy.
do is you go,
Continental.
do you
What
have a
continent are we
waffle
talking
maker?
about here, huh?
Do you have a waffle maker? If you don't have a waffle maker, that means that there's no scrambled eggs. There's no sausages. If you don't have a waffle maker, don't even say you have breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can graze if
You
you're
got
a loser
the,
who wakes up early.
Say there's a liberal arts college dorm cafeteria that you can have.
Yes.
You got the old Raisin Bran in the gumball machine. You got to twist
outta
the
here,
thing.
yeah.
No. The waffle maker is the only good, true, like Motel 6
But that
breakfast.
Delta Sky Miles breakfast. Ooh, they're doing
Maybe
it.
The old Centurion Lounge, they got a lot going on.
That's where you're going?
That's where I go. That's me. Your purple cards give you access to it.
Purple card, man.
Yeah, but you can't get to it in LaGuardia. They haven't built the land bridge yet.
Yeah, you can. I went to it last week.
What a fucking idiot. You old land bridge waiting loser. Haynes is in there right now.
Land Bridge, you idiot.
Did you fly American or Delta?
I fly Delta. You can't even get in if you don't have your flight on Delta, just so you know. Don't fall for that.
Yeah, you got
The
to fly Delta.
Centurion Lounge, not the Delta Lounge. Centurion.
Oh, yeah, the
Lounge.
Centurion
You can
Lounge,
get
you
in
can
if you're flying anything and have an American Express. That's high enough. So you don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, does the Centurion Lounge have the same kind of food spread?
Better.
You don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
don't
I
even
know
think
what it
you- I
is.
think you
I
were-
just
you
haven't
were in the
been.
Delta
All right,
Lounge.
I'm
You were
gonna
in the
do.
Delta
I'm gonna
Lounge,
do a
not the Centurion
mercy
Lounge.
to any listeners
hate
who are
when people
still
do this.
here.
Hold on.
I am
They're
cutting
wrong.
this
They're
off.
This podcast is
right
now called The Points
now.
We're
Guy.
editing
We
you
are
out.
done
We're editing you out.
talking about
We're
these
editing
fucking
you out of the whole
lounges.
I got
podcast.
5
You're off the
kettlebells.
podcast.
I got 5
Talking
fucking
to my
kettlebells.
dog,
I will
and
fucking
that's it.
destroy you guys. Seriously.
Andy, where the fuck can people find you? Where can the fans find you?
I'm on everything is I'm Andy Haynes. No, the conjunction, and then I'm on Venmo.
Our fans don't know what a conjunction is.
Okay, cool. That's sick. And I got a podcast called Find Your Beach that I do with my fucking much more successful wife.
All right. check all that stuff out. Andy truly is one of my favorite comics. He's so funny. Go watch all his stuff.
Very funny.
Check out that podcast. Like and
guys.
review this podcast, for God's sake.
I like you guys.
Gramuel, where can the people see you?
Oh, well, I'm going to be I'm going to be in OKC, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Springfield, Missouri, opening for Nate Bargatze. These are really fun shows. You can find tickets at grahamk.com. That's, again, the only place where you can find tickets for those shows.
Wait.
I'm also going to be at the Comedy Castle in Michigan in December. You can go find me there. And
Anti-vax show, right?
Yes,
They all
yes.
are. All of our shows are
And
anti-vax shows.
Wisecrackers in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, October 29, 30.
It's Wilkes Bar.
Here's a good one that I want you to come to. If you are in the Louisville area, in November 12th and 13th, I'm gonna be Planet of the Tapes, which is a cool venue. I'll be headlining that. I'll be headlining all those shows except for
Get
the
some
ones where I'm opening up
strange,
for Nate.
dude. Get some fucking
bro.
strange water out
And
there.
I am, Monday, this is when this comes out on a Wednesday. I will be at Stand Up New York Friday the 15th, and then some brewery somewhere in Connecticut on the 16th. And if you just can't get enough of me on this podcast, you can also hear me on the Problem with Jon Stewart podcast, available now. And I guess now we just say what we say at the end of every episode, which is,
I can't because there's a little kid next door.
you fucking pussy. Andy, please say fuck you with me to the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, fuck
Fuck you.
Graham's a pussy.
What the H?